Good morning, everyone. Tara Jones, PS Vitality Pro. Today I have Midnight with me. She is one of my weekly equines that I treat. And I just wanted to do a short clip of using the myofascial release to help with the long back muscles of the horse. So this is an area that I always go over for Midnight. And what I'm doing is using the myofascial releaser. It's one of my favorite tools. I love the beveled edge on the edge of this scraper. It is one of my favorites. It's my go-to. And I'm just going along the longissimus dorsi muscle, the latissimus dorsi muscle, and later the serratus ventralis. So the pressure that I'm using is not a lot, and that's very important. It might look as though I'm pressing down into the muscle. I actually am not. I'm combing along the surface, and I'm looking for the skin to roll. I'm also looking to feel tension-free underneath my tool. I always follow up any scraping with PEMF. I believe it's very important to get the muscle, once it's released, to allow the PEMF to do the circulating. So now that the blood flow can circulate through the tight muscle groups and help to release more tension. You can see there, that's an area of a touchy spot for Midnight, but she just gave me a lovely release with some licking and chewing. She doesn't like a very high setting. We're usually at about 2. That's usually her go-to level. And then I'm just going to go in, and you can see I'm combing down again along the serratus ventralis muscle and a little bit lower along your thoracolumbar fascia. So as we're scraping along, I'm looking for the feel underneath my blade to feel as though there's no speed bumps, there's no tight tension. I'd like it to roll like almost like a kneading bread. So you're feeling the softness throughout the muscle. As we go along, I like to check and make sure that there's a smoothness and a line that follows beneath my blade, and I'm just along the spine. So I'm not going over any bony prominent areas. It's important not to go over the bony prominent areas. So knowing your anatomy is very important, knowing where the muscles attach and how they run along the horse's body. Here I'm just going over the gluteal, just down into a little bit of the biceps femoris and the back of the leg. And again, just coming to the top area of the hip and pelvis, and just combing along, making sure that the areas are nice and soft. So this is normally a treatment that I do almost for every horse I touch, and I just wanted to show you a little bit of that with Midnight.